Welcome back to my channel, Happy Girl Alaska. Today, I want you to meet my friend, lifelong Alaskan and fellow alumni, Shawn. Join us as he shares his Alaskan experience.
Hi, my name is Shawn. I'm originally from Miami, Florida. I lived in Alaska for 20 plus years. Alaska has been a great place. I like the people here. They're really low-key, laid back, and it's just been just a great thing for me to have a daughter that's 14. And the reason why I haven't left is because I need her to, like, first of all, get through high school and then figure out what college she's gonna go to. And I just really, Alaska kind of like grows up on you. I don't like the winters per se, but they're okay. But I really like just the atmosphere and the family that, we push more up here in Alaska than other places. Come in, because my dad was in the military, and we started out in a warm climate. Then I remember coming up here in a sweatsuit, a Nike sweatsuit, and some penny loafers. And it was in August, and it was cold. It was cold as heck. The wind was blowing, I'll never forget. It didn't start out great, because I didn't want to be here. I thought I was stuck on the glacier. And, it just wasn't very much at the time in the early 80s. What happened my parents were together when my dad was stationed at Fort Ridge. Most people get put up here not because they want to get put up here. They kind of get put up here because they come up here with their parents in the military. So they came up here. My mom liked it. My dad wasn't so much about it. But when they separated, basically, she moved back up here, stayed with my grandma for a little bit before I came up here, and I got to travel. Make a long story short, I got to travel and live in Germany for a while. So I went to American high school in Germany before I came back here for a couple of years, and then ended up graduating over at East High.
So have you lived in other cities,
Yes.
besides Anchorage and Alaska?
Yes, Nashville, Tennessee. We had got a house in Antioch, Tennessee. Lived in Germany, lived in Miami, lived in a couple of places overseas, but most of those places besides Germany was when I was like a little kid. We also lived in Fort Riley, Kansas. Didn't really like that place, but it was an experience, getting to travel and being a military brat. Well, we have a big diversity. It keeps growing and growing every year. I like the fact that we're getting more females up here, and I'll explain why. The reason why is because I feel like females, they do so much for our community, and we don't recognize them. We need to empower them. The downside is there's a lot of single parent households, and a lot of women are carrying the ball. So we need to empower them and encourage them to do things so they can be positive and help grow their family. So as a male myself, being in a family that's my daughter's parented in different households, we really try to stay on an equal thing so we can co-parent. And that's important to me. So I just figure we just don't never give women enough credit, and they get beat down a lot for the other negativity. So, and women are basically like a minority here too. So, and I know what it's like to feel like a minority. So I always want to see Alaska fill up with women, because they can make it up here, just like anywhere else. And this is a good place to start. Like I said, the weather is not that bad. We get only 3 months of darkness, and the rest we start gaining sunlight by December 22nd. So we have sun most of the time. It's only 3 months of darkness. I know people try to make it seem like it's year round, but it's only 3 months. So yeah, I just really appreciate that. And so I have a daughter, so it makes me want to, push to that side. And I got raised by a bunch of females. My mom, my aunt, it was like a village. So, I have a different perspective on things. And my mom was a single parent, so that's why I encourage it. The vibe is like low key. It's not like New York. I've been to places like San Diego and stuff. For people like to have such good weather, they had New Yorker attitude. So I wouldn't be saying out of all of those places that I've been to on the East Coast, from the West Coast, Seattle's probably a little bit on the same thing as Alaska because they're similar. Seattle's a little fast paced, but the people are just more laid back. If you need to get in when you're driving, they let you in. They don't make you miss your stop. People are more apt to say hello, more apt to say thank you, more apt to open a door for you. People are just basically more friendly here. When we leave here and go somewhere else, we get shell shocked because we are like, wow, I can't believe these people are so rude. So the vibe is really cool, really cool.
How would you describe the social scene in Anchorage?
Okay, let's be real, I don't go nowhere. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a clubber. I was a bouncer for years. And the social scene has changed. It's more social media now. So I don't know what to really tell you about that. I'm old school. I like movies, dinner, and popcorn, and that's about as much. But I will tell you this: going out to dinner or going to a movie, it's real chill. It's real not a negative environment. I don't like being in places where there's in dark. For one, we're in Alaska. I don't like being in bars, and I don't like going to clubs anymore. I'm a little past that, but I hear that the social scene is good.
Word on the street.
Word on the street.
Okay. So what are some activities you enjoy doing?
Well, I'm a gym rat, so I like the activities I like doing is teaching, training, and I love anything that has anything to do with mixed martial arts. I love learning new things about the body so I can improve. I love honing my skills as a trainer and as an instructor and as an exercise specialist for the rehab clinic that I work with.
How did you get into physical training?
So, in high school, I was a basketball player and played football and stuff. And so, I figured that I wasn't going to go to college and I wasn't going to prefer to try to further my career in any activities. I got into bodybuilding actually. And bodybuilding is what made me realize that, hey, that I might like the field. So I started training at probably about 19 years old. And so that's where it started for me. And then I figured I had kind of a knack on teaching people stuff. And then at first in the game, when you first start, you make some mistakes. But I also, I am certified through ISSA as an exercise specialist. I took the hardest one they had because I wanted to be more, learn more about the physical therapy side, which hits almost every side of training. I'm also currently studying for another cert, which is in corrective form training. So my thing is to keep moving forward as far as my learning skills on the body and what it may do. A lot of trainers aren't fortunate enough to be able to work with doctors and chiropractors to understand what the body actually does so people don't get hurt. I'm a stickler for correct form. I'm a stickler for making sure that no one gets hurt on my watch, and to watch people's body emotions so you can teach them. If you can teach them, then they can learn, and then they'll have more people that want to come to you because you want to make sure you care about them. A lot of times, some trainers treat people like a dollar. I treat them like family. We have a good time in the classes that I teach and the things that I do. And it's never the same. I always try to mix it up with boxing, row machines, sprint treadmills, you name it. We do it in those classes. I would encourage people, when you come to Anchorage and you want a good place to work out, come to Body Renew East. Come see me. You'll have a blast and you'll have fun. Now, I'm not saying you won't be tired and you won't get worked, but
Hating life a little bit.
Right? You might hate life a little bit, but you'll thank me later. So it's been a really fun experience in this journey. My journey is not finished. I have a lot of things that I want to do, but this is part of it. I've been through so many, I'm not gonna lie either. You have to crack, sometimes you get a lot of eggs cracked before you get an egg that doesn't. So I've been through a lot of different places, and sometimes your style isn't for everybody. But I believe that God puts you in a place where He needs you to be at the right time. And just because one door shuts, He always opens a better door. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. As far as being a trainer is more mental and spiritual than it is physical, because you have to come up with things. You get bombarded on things like, say, you get 23 people in a class. Well, you got to learn how to do on the fly. You could have things set up in 10 different areas. Well, you got to learn how to add more and adjust and act like it's no big deal, and not let people see you all worried or scattered. So you have to stay under control because you're the one who's leading these classes. But training has been a blessing. And if you need to contact me, you can contact me at shalia54@gmail.com. That's spelled SHALLEAH 54@gmail.com.
And I'll put it in the description box too, for the video.
All right. And then also for business, also you can call me at 903-6041. That's area code 907-903-6041.
And do you want to give them your Instagram or?
Yes. Now my Instagram, I have to look at that because
it's hilarious.
It's a
you have me cracking it up.
It's a handful. So it's at 907 ISSA.
Here, I'll zoom in.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get it. Can you hold it down a little bit?
Yeah. How about that?
Got it. And I'll put that in the description box too. I'll put both. I'll put at and then.
Okay.
All right. Got it. Right on. Okay.
All right.
So, did you want to talk a little bit more about that, or did you want to try to go in and do some exercise, demonstrate some exercises or whatever?
Sure can.
Okay.
So let's, so what we're gonna go in the room now, and we're gonna show some skills. I'm gonna show you the box jump, a little bit of sprint, a little bit of kettlebell swings, and a little bit on the battle rope, and maybe a little bit on the back.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
It just depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hey, you guys. So Shawn is going to run me through a series of exercises. And I took a kettlebell class from him many years ago, and I thought I was going to die. So hopefully he'll take it easy on me. I think the first one, though, he's going to demonstrate it on his own. Look, he has this big smile on his face. Look at that. You see that? Okay, so I'm trying to get rid of some of this bare weight that I put on over the winter time. So we're going to go ahead and get to it.
All right, guys. So this is the first one. Some people jump on the box. I like to jump over the box. So I just keep going back and forth. Then I go to the ropes. Into the ball. Yeah. Right.
Wow.
That's a little bit of what we do.
Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you for that demonstration. I think I'm going to pack up and go now. That was a lot. So how many times do you run through that?
6 rounds.
6 rounds. Wow.
They get a break.
And so are you doing these to like exhaustion, or how many times do you do?
So it's usually on the timer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's about 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute per round.
And you do like one-on-one training when you're taking people through this, or is it like several people at a time?
Yeah. There's like 16 people.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
So,
wow. Okay.
yeah. So you're next, right?
Jesus. Okay, so I'll do everything except for the box.
Oh, you can step on the box.
Just step on the box? Okay. All right, so let me pray for me. All right, I'm gonna set this up so that.
Go! Step up. 1. There we go. Come on. 2. Yes. Go. 3. 4. Come on. 5. Not to the rope. 1. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Come on. Girl, let it go. Over here. Bam, yes. Oh boy. Come on. Here we go. Come on. You got it. That's 4. Come on. 5, 6, 7. Good. 8. Come on, 2 more. 9. Again. 10. All right. Go. Let it go. Like you sprint. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah. To the back. All right. Down. All right. She's gonna need some more practice, so we'd like to come to classes, okay?
I need some more guys. All right, how did I do, Shawn?
You did all right. Okay. No, she was really good. It's like night and day from the long time ago when I trained her. So she was actually looking really, really good.
I was receptive this time.
You know, she's more receptive. But I'm telling you, the girl, I don't know what she's taking, but she hasn't aged, okay?
We went to high school together, just so you guys know.
She hasn't
You
aged.
haven't aged either, Shawn.
Oh, girl,
honestly.
I lost my hair.
You just have a little bit of gray in your hair. That's it.
But so she did really well. Just gonna put it out there. We are giving away 3-day passes. I'm gonna give a bunch of 3-day passes to this young lady right here. And she's gonna distribute them out because we want to grow not only in the here, but the community.
Absolutely.
To let them know what we're about. And we're about getting people in shape, one step at a time, and living our best lives, as they say.
Amen. Amen. Okay, so before we close out here, people are kind of curious, how do you deal with the excessive daylight in the summertime?
Like, good. I mean, let's say it this way. You don't want to go home. You just want to hang out.
Exactly.
Even though when you got to go to work. So we enjoy it. We enjoy every bit of it. We enjoy the moment. We enjoy the wilderness. We enjoy everything that we can because, you know, a lot of places aren't built like that. Mm-hmm. So we're very fortunate. So we enjoy it. And then when we get sleep, we have to put aluminum foil on the windows or do whatever you have to do to get to sleep. But most of the time, everybody just wants to enjoy the Alaskan experience.
Right.
And the Alaskan experience is everything.
Yep.
People, the community, the moose, the bears, it's all part of that. No, we don't live in igloos. I'm just going to knock that out the way right quick.
And what about the excessive darkness in the winter time?
The excessive darkness, as I said before, is only 3 months. You can deal with 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Get you one of those light things. But
The happy light.
right, but if you go to the gym, you don't have to get like that.
There you go.
Gym gives you those endorphins and everything that you need to stay happy.
Exactly.
You see, I'm all happy.
And so is Alaska your permanent residence, or do you see yourself living somewhere else eventually?
Alaska is one of my residences. I see myself living in 2 places. Alaska in the summer, and then somewhere else to be decided, to be determined later on.
TBD. And then lastly, what advice would you give to people who are thinking about moving here?
Have an open mind. Once you see here, you won't be able to leave. The people are good here. We make mistakes just like other people, but it's just a different atmosphere. And just get to know people. We're always networking. We always want to see. So whoever comes up here to visit, look for me at Body Renew at Alaska East in Muldoon. And come up here. I'll give you a free session. Come up here, do the classes, do whatever, and have fun with us. We have a really good time. I wish he had been here earlier this morning. I was killing him.
I believe it. All right. Well, thank you so much, Shawn. This has been so much fun.
Awesome.
And I'll see you again soon.
See you again soon.
All right.
Toodles.
Take care.